Hey, what's up, guys? So, last week we covered Disturbed. Their the singles off their album Evolution. That was pretty bad, but it got me thinking more about new metal, and figured why not cover a band that did it right. That band is called Dry Kill Logic, and this album is considered their claim to fame. Right at the height of their popularity, they never quite got the recognition that they deserved. At least I don't think so. This was one of my favorite bands when I was in middle school and high school. Um, so, without further ado, let's listen to some Dry Kill Logic. This came out in 2004. Yep, I was I was 13 at the time. All right, this track is called Lost. Lost. Whew. Okay, yeah. So I just wanted to tell a quick story. One time, I was at my buddy's house, and his younger sister and her friend were swimming in the backyard, and they were listening to some pop station. I don't know what it was, whatever was popular in 2004. I don't know, probably like Pussycat Dolls or whatever. And just to fuck with them, we decided to put in the Dry Kill Logic CD, just the first track that came up, and it was, Lost. So it went from whatever it was they were listening to Lost, and scared the shit out of them. It was hilarious. Oh, brings back good times. I love listening to music I haven't heard in a long time. Lost. God, it fucking sounds good. This is this is where the new metal effect comes in. The scream in the background of the. That's the new metal. I never knew he said the spit or swallow line. That's kind of yucky. I don't know how if I like that. Whew, what an opening track. Okay, yeah. So I didn't really I never when I was a kid I never considered these guys new metal. I thought like, Static X, um Dope, bands like that were more new metal. But Finn McKenty called Dry Kill Logic new metal, and he's just the smartest, most well respected critic out there. Um, so I guess yeah, I could see how you could call these guys new metal. Anyways, let's hear track two. This is Paper Tiger. there was a music video for this. This is the lead single off this album. Fucking drummer wailing on that snare drum. I would have died for you, and there's a thing to show me. Yeah, so many things that I criticize about Slipknot is Corey Taylor's vocals. They're insanely talented. Every one of those guys, and I have a lot of respect for Corey Taylor too. The thing that kills me is like his singing voice. Fucking kills almost every Slipknot song for me, because they have such a rough edge, and they'll be grinding and crushing and chugging riffs, and then the chorus comes up and he's like and that it just completely changes the mood and the tone of every goddamn song, and I wish he didn't have to do that for every motherfucking song, but that is their style. That's why Slipknot is just it's just not for me. And this I can get behind though. And that's because Dracologic changes up the pace. I mean, that last track didn't have any clean vocals. This one does, and it doesn't sound too bad. I mean, it's I do really like this song, but it's just maybe it's the tone of Corey Taylor's voice that does it to me. It kind of sounds like Corey Taylor too. I don't know what maybe one of you guys could tell me who's doing what definitely. I don't like how his voice sounds there. That's also like the part in the music video that just like, it's an awkward moment. Written by John D. Loudermilk. I don't know who that is in the band. All right, yeah, that was Paper Tiger. That is the lead single. Now, this next one, this song is called Buckles, and I remember this song very well. This was really one of my favorites. I listened to this on the school bus every morning. It's a great song. I really enjoy this song. Oh Lord, yes indeed. Man, what a refreshing. God, that just it takes me back. What a crushing song. It just ah. Let's go through. I always had these I always had these lyrics wrong. I always thought he said, all my life searching for something that is hard to see, no use to run. The more you run, the less your chances. Are you still too quick? That's what I always thought he was saying. I've never actually read that before.
Rock on! Yes!
Yes. 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 I love that fucking song. God. Now, real ones might remember that song was in a couple episodes of Viva La Bam. Because I remember specifically watching it on TV and saying like, "That's Dry Kill Logic. That's one of my favorite bands. Hell yeah, I love that song." And yeah, I remember it appeared at least. I'm pretty sure it was twice. It was at least once. Yeah, it was more than once, but at least twice. I'm gonna say, but yeah, God, what a fucking fantastic metal song. It gives you everything. It has its fast moments. It has its chugging moments. It's heavy. It's aggressive. And like I mentioned earlier, it doesn't have any of the clean vocals. So, like, what a great fucking track spread so far. Because, yeah, you got Lost. That was an opener. It was fast. It was, hardcore. And then you got the lead single in the album, Paper Tiger, which has its clean vocal moments, and then it comes back to Buckles, which is a fucking crusher of a song. What a great setup! They put a lot of thought into making this album. They put a lot of thought into what track fits where this should appear, what sounds good after this song, which songs mesh well together, all of that. These guys are fucking killer. All right, the next track is With Deepest Regrets. I don't remember this one too well. Maybe once I hear it, it'll come to me.
Let's call this everything what it seems. A violent distortion of all
Oh, my
my
dreams.
It still it burns inside of me. Just despite the cold that seems to feed. When everything and nothing become the same. Yet everyone's at fault, but no one's to blame. Question is, will you
Interesting sound there.
or will you have set your life away? Now I'm lost in this without all the rest. It seems so close but so far away. For little light will be what's forgotten. Never nothing hurts as much to say. So why do you give this away?
Okay, I do remember this one.
So why do you give this away? This love I gonna run. Defining definitions of what should be. One part honest and two parts me. Believing nothing, seeing is alright.
I wonder if
Judging for myself will
I wonder how he performs that part live. If he does the clean vocals or the heavy vocals, or it's layered in the background, somebody else doing the background vocals. He can't switch back and forth like that. There's no way in hell. So you will know this love I call a life.
Lost in this without all the rest. It seems so close but so far away.
Falling out of me was forgotten. Nothing hurts enough to say. So why have to give this away? Very nice, very nice. It's keeping an even speed. Still loving the flow between track. Neither Here Nor Missed. I do remember this one. This is like a more emotional song, I think. if I remember correctly. The production just sounds really fucking good too.
Since I had been the one writing lyrics, and now you were neither here nor there. It's the same thing, it's the same hurt every day, and without it, there's the stress I need to face.
Don't know what it's like to fucking be alive all the time. Yeah, try being dead for a minute or two. Yeah, you should try being dead for a minute or two, see how you like it. You don't know what it's like to be dead every once in a while. Yeah, I don't know. They just, for some reason, they do emotional much better than most other new metal acts. Like, I think it's cringe as hell whenever I hear Mudvayne try to do something like this. But Dryco Logic pulls it off.
It's the same thing, it's that same and every day. Without it, there's no stress I know when you it's a change I'm learning, and it's learning to remain through what's real and what is fake.
I now see the rules I have to break. Oh, okay, these are names I recognize. Written by Arcuri, Bozzy, and Reggiano. Cliff Reggiano was the singer, and Bozzy, I think, was the guitarist? Sorry, guys, if you're listening right now, if I'm butchering your names and misidentifying you, then forgive me. Okay, next track is Perfect Enemy. This is a short one. This is the shortest one thus far. Actually, no, I'm wrong. The first track was pretty short. That was only 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This is one of the things I really like about Like the Logic. Across this album and the first one, they have like elements that just sounds like basic rock music. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. God damn, what a fucking killer song. Cause it's true. God, I get it all, but it's never enough. Sounds very like hardcore punk right here. Hell yeah. That was a fucking awesome song. Living Witness. I've had a lot of these songs I haven't heard in like 20 years. But man, that felt fresh as hell, man. That's like God, what a great fucking, what a great band. What a great song. They're being ambitious with this one. A lot of different parts. I don't really remember this one too well. It's called One-Handed Knife Fight. But man, this is like they're trying to make a complex song. A lot of different parts to it. A lot going on in this song. It sounds like it almost sounds like he's rapping. Oh, come on. You didn't have to put an emotional... You can put clean vocals in this song. Best of Me, I feel it forming closer. Okay, I'll be honest, I wasn't really feeling that track as much as everything else of the album thus far. Not a bad song. It felt like it was trying to be too many different things and couldn't hone in on one idea. That was my issue with that song. And it felt like it inserted clean vocals where it just didn't need to be. It wasn't like, overwhelming clean vocals, but you know what I mean. You heard the same damn song. Relax. This one's called 200 Years. I'm not sure I remember this one. Yeah, I do remember this one. Do this for this, and I feel stronger than nothing, all the same. You're 200 years forgotten. Yeah, this song rules. I do remember this one.
Rock on! Yeah!
Stays, stays, stays. Your life is meant to do this for this, and I feel that stronger than nothing, all the same. You're 200 years forgotten. Will you rise above them all? I've been the one forgotten, with all the present thoughts. I've been the one uncertain, with all the recent births. You wondered for the last time if I am what they say. The rest will come and go. I will be the one that stays. David Draymond. This is how you sound groovy in a metal song. You should take notes, David. Interesting. Did you hear that? It stopped for a second, then just kept. Maybe that was Apple Music fucking up. Okay. So, we got one last track. It's kind of a short album. It's only 37 minutes. This is called No Reason, and if I remember correctly, this is a ballad. I know, lame, but Yeah, let's do it. It's called No Reason.
The actions misleading, the words have no meaning, and even further still, it's hope.
Hold that thought. I gotta go grab my charger. Okay. Pick up where we left off. It's still unlike the rest and hopeless and pointless. I don't mind.
And I remember falling victim again. And I'm walking in circles on pins and on needles and giving.
I'll be honest, guys. I'm not really loving this. I was gonna compliment the sound of it at first.
The laughter starts to fade, and I remember falling victim again, and I
Don't call yourself a victim.
feel
It's-
the pain won't let me forget, and I cannot let this get in my head, and
and I. It kind of built up to something that wound up being nothing. And I. That's what happened there.
And I remember falling victim again, and I feel the pain won't let me forget, and I cannot let this get in my head, and last chance.
One more try, the final straws and goodbyes. The laughter starts to fade. Yeah, I'm sorry, Cliff. I did not enjoy that. That was... Well, there's 14 seconds left. Let's see what happens. And yeah, nothing else happened. That was weak. I did not enjoy that. But man, about that album, that was a beautiful metal album. That was so good. I mean, that last track you could have did without that. They had a slow ballad on their first album called Goodbye or Good Night. I think it was Good Night. I thought that was a good one. This one didn't really hit. It sounded kind of empty. I think when he got loud, it kind of it fell off there. But anyways, so why did Dry Kill Logic never make it big? Um, I think I know why. They were signed to Roadrunner Records when this album came out. I think they might have been signed to something else in their debut album. But yeah, Roadrunner was the metal label back in the early to mid 2000s. Um, they had yeah, I'd actually had to write it down. Bands that were signed to Roadrunner. They had Sepultura. Excuse me. They had Sepultura. They had Slipknot. They had Killswitch. They had Soulfly. They had Hatebreed. They had Typo Negative. They had, I'm not joking, Nickelback. Yeah, Nickelback was signed to Roadrunner. Before that big album that with the Rockstar and Photograph or whatever, they were signed to Roadrunner. So when they had all that attention, the Nickelback was definitely their cash cow. So bands like Killswitch, also Slipknot, they were the new metal giants at the time. Um, they were the ones that got all the press and all the exposure, all the attention. So Dry Kill Logic, they just didn't have a chance. They were in a flooded pool of other really famous bands, and the label just did not give them the attention they deserved or they needed. And they just kind of they put out one more record after this. I can't think of what it was called off the top of my head, but anyways, and then after that, I think that album came out in 2006, the one that came out after this one. And after that, they just went radio silent. They weren't playing any shows, no online presence, no nothing. And then I was just reading that apparently they might be working on something. They never like officially quit or broke up or anything. They just kind of disappeared. And it's kind of sad. So, Dry Kill Logic, fucking fantastic band. Also, you should check out their first album. The Darker Side of Nonsense is what that one was called out. That's a really good one too. I fucking can't remember what the third album is called. Anyways, I'll mention it in the description. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Thank you.